The Royal Society's decision regarding Elon Musk, a calculated risk or a missed opportunity. The Royal Society, the UK's prestigious National Academy of Sciences, has opted against disciplinary action against Elon Musk, a decision that has ignited a firestorm of debate within the scientific community and beyond. While the Society cites concerns that an investigation could do more harm than good, critics argue this stance represents a failure to uphold its own code of conduct and a tacit endorsement of Musk's increasingly controversial behavior. The ramifications of this decision extend far beyond the individual case, raising crucial questions about the responsibility of scientific institutions to maintain ethical standards in the face of powerful individuals and potential reputational damage. Musk, the visionary CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, and owner of the social media platform X, formerly Twitter, was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society in 2018, a recognition ostensibly awarded for his contributions to space exploration and electric vehicle technology. However, his subsequent actions have cast a long shadow over this achievement, prompting a growing chorus of calls for accountability. The controversy centers on a series of incidents that many perceive as flagrant violations of the Royal Society's Code of Conduct, a document that explicitly states fellows shall not act or fail to act in any way which would undermine the Society's mission or bring the Society into disrepute. The accusations range from inflammatory online rhetoric, including his controversial labeling of British MP Jess Phillips as a rape genocide apologist, to his role in significantly slashing research funding in the U.S. through his involvement with the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, a move widely criticized within the scientific community. These incidents, coupled with a perceived lack of action from the Royal Society, have led to a significant rift within the organization. Last summer, a substantial number of fellows penned a letter demanding the Society take decisive action against Musk. The lack of response resulted in the resignations of two eminent scientists in protest, a powerful symbolic gesture underscoring the depth of the discontent. Furthermore, an open letter signed by over 3,400 members of the scientific community echoed these concerns, highlighting the widespread unease about the Royal Society's apparent inaction. The email sent to all fellows by the Society's president, Sir Adrian Smith, reveals a deep internal division. The email, which The Guardian obtained, acknowledges the existence of deeply held, but in many cases opposing views regarding Musk's conduct, a stark indication of the fractured state of the fellowship. While some fellows, including the Nobel laureate and AI pioneer Geoffrey Hinton, have explicitly called for Musk's expulsion, others have voiced concerns about the potential political fallout and the implications for other fellows who have expressed controversial views. The argument against taking action hinges on the potential for reputational damage to both the Royal Society and the scientific enterprise as a whole. The fear is that initiating disciplinary proceedings against a globally recognized figure like Musk could undermine public trust in science, a concern that some believe outweighs the need for upholding ethical standards. This position, however, has been met with fierce criticism, with many arguing that inaction sends a dangerous message, that ethical breaches by powerful individuals will be tolerated, particularly if challenging them could prove politically inconvenient. The Royal Society's decision to prioritize the potential for reputational damage over its own ethical code raises profound questions about the institution's priorities. Does the preservation of its image supersede its responsibility to uphold the integrity of its fellowship and the broader scientific community? Critics argue that the decision to remain silent in the face of such blatant breaches of conduct effectively allows such behavior to be normalized, potentially emboldening others to disregard ethical considerations. The consequences of this decision extend far beyond the confines of the Royal Society. It sets a precedent for how scientific institutions navigate conflicts involving powerful individuals, particularly those with significant public influence. It also raises critical questions about the balance between maintaining public trust in science and holding individuals accountable for their actions, regardless of their status or influence. The debate sparked by the Royal Society's decision is not simply about Elon Musk. It is about the future of ethical standards within the scientific community and the crucial role institutions play in upholding them. The silence, in this instance, speaks volumes. The long-term impact of this calculated risk remains to be seen, but the damage to the credibility of the Royal Society and the broader scientific community may already be done. The debate continues, and the ramifications will undoubtedly resonate for years to come.